Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, NFL superstar Jalen Hurts, plus actor Michael Urie.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey, everybody, it is Tuesday. It is March the 10th. Good. Wow. Aren't we supposed to turn our phones in, or we decided not to?
Oh, I left mine over there. Yeah.
Dave, come on.
You know what's so interesting?
Here you go, Dave.
Every day you guys hug.
This is Dave.
You hug Davey.
Dave and I are Dave.
Give her, don't leave her hanging.
I'm sorry.
Dave,
Because Jenna was
love
late.
you,
Jenna
Dave.
was late to class today, and Davey was paging her, and he was getting nervous.
and I was right there, but you know
he
what?
didn't see her.
He didn't. Dave, I was right
Dave
there.
has a policy when the show starts: all eyes on me, and he couldn't see you. Yeah.
I know. I was like, Davey, I'm right here. He's like, 10, 9. I felt like I was in the principal's office. But no, I'm not. I'm
Hi.
here.
Okay, so every morning at 8:30, we go outside on the plaza
Yes.
to try to say hi. If you come to visit, we really try to make eye contact with everybody. And I always admire, I always think it's so sweet when people make signs and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yes.
And I met a little girl today named Elizabeth.
Oh my gosh, how
And when I
cute
walked
is
up to her,
that?
she was so excited to show me her sign.
Oh my
Isn't
gosh,
that cute?
look at everybody. Here we are.
Yeah, and look, you're holding a book, Jenna.
Oh, that's cute. What are you holding?
I don't know, but my hair lets me know that that's me.
Yes, it
oh,
is.
and you're holding a book?
I'm holding a book. Hoda's here in green and
Maybe
red
I'm
like
holding
Santa.
a purse or something like that.
Al wearing his glasses.
Oh,
in
look
the
at Al.
sky.
And you know, the thing is, you know.
Wait, Carson's holding a drink.
No.
Yes, he is. Google
No.
it. What's he holding? That's a drink.
Is he? Oh. That's funny.
That's so cute.
Isn't that cute? So
Super
anyway,
cute.
so thank you, 6-year-old Elizabeth. I should have found out where she lived. but
Elizabeth,
It's really sweet.
thank you.
I think it's really sweet. I
love that.
I love kids. Okay, so there you go.
Let's talk about Zendaya and Tom Holland. There's been all this gossip. Are they married? Are they not?
She's so gorgeous.
Yeah, she's beautiful. We want to break into this because in case you missed it, Zendaya stylist Law Roach, she recently revealed on a red carpet that we missed it, that the couple already got married.
And everybody was like, wait, what? Well, now everybody's on the case. Zendaya stepped out for the first time since, and there are new clues. Everybody's trying to figure out whether he's right. And we think that I think he is.
Yeah, look right here. First clue.
Everybody's
clue
like,
number 1.
oh, she's wearing bridal white.
Yeah.
I mean, really?
No, I think that's a clue. I think
Really?
that's a real clue.
Oh,
white,
my goodness.
White on the wedding day, white in Paris.
Okay, maybe.
Okay.
Number 2, she walked in with Law. He's the guy, right?
Yes.
And so people feel like they're still friends.
Yes.
And so if he spilled something that wasn't true, then, you know, they wouldn't be walking together.
Exactly. So they're still pals. And then
Okay.
here's the last clue, and probably the most substantial.
That.
There she is. She's pushing her hair behind her ears. And it looks as though there's a gold wedding band there.
Oh, the band. I didn't even notice the band. Gosh, that's beautiful. So what have we decided on Jenna and Sheinelle?
We think she might be married.
Congratulations.
Yeah. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know anything.
Here's what I admire about her a little bit, the fact that she's not talking about it. I admire the mystique.
Yeah.
I feel like Beyonce has it. I feel like I heard an interview a long time ago with Beyonce, it was years and years and years ago, where she said she admired Prince because he was able to kind of keep a little bit of mystique around him. And I think it's harder now for artists with social media because we want to know everything.
Well, it's
and
harder
see
for
everything.
everybody
For all
with
of
social
us.
media. You
Yeah.
see like a friend that you haven't seen in forever, and I'm like, how was that trip?
Exactly. I know you were with so-and-so.
Right? How's your sty? I
Yeah.
saw you posted a tea bag to it.
Claire was like, Mommy, you cannot post that. And I'm like,
Watch me.
Watch me.
Did you get any good
And you know why I posted it? One, because I want her to know, like, she's
Yeah.
like, look at you. And I'm like, yeah.
Not everything has to be
We
perfect.
don't have to, yeah. So we're
Wait,
gonna.
did you get any old
I got some really
tips?
good, yes.
So
do we
in
really care?
Yeah, so Sheinelle
you wanna
has
zoom
a
in on
sty. We don't need to zoom in. Do we
Why
need to
not?
Okay. Chanel, that's Chanel's sty in her eye, which we've all had.
Yeah, I've never had one.
This is your very
It
first
stinks.
sty. I feel like in like 3rd grade, I got them once a month.
Really?
I think you're like susceptible to them or not.
I know.
I'm
Maybe,
not sure.
Oh, God, I hope this isn't something new. I don't need anything else.
No,
Okay.
it's not a sty. It's not like you're going to be getting
Styes all the time. Okay, do you want to hear some advice?
Yes.
So yesterday I put on Instagram, I was sitting in the Delta Lounge with the sty or with the tea bag on my eye, and I'm like, does anybody else have any advice? A lot of people have said the egg method. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
Where you take a boiled egg, because a boiled egg stays hot.
Ooh.
And it's kind of gelatinous. And so you kind of like.
But you leave the
I mean, you
cover
got.
on
No,
it.
you peel it.
You peel it.
Yeah, think about it,
off.
because a boiled egg is like.
I know. I kind of like the idea of a hot.
No, because then you just crack. It's just hard.
Okay.
So like you do this, and then they said when it gets cool, it's almost like a hand warmer. It stays warm. You reboil it, and you do it again.
Oh.
Zach, our floor director, a couple people sent me. All these people, I don't even name names, but there's a steamer that you could put your face in, like a steamer.
You put your eyeball into a steamer.
And also, like, there's a mask that has like a warming mask. So anyway, I'm gonna try.
I just said do a hot compress because that's what my mom used to do.
Me
for
too.
Us.
And
that's what you've been doing.
Yeah.
But also tea bags.
I'm sorry to talk to you guys about
I guess the
my thigh.
point is Zendaya and Prince and all
Bring it
these
home,
people
Jenna.
are keeping things kind of tight.
Whereas I'm like, I have a thigh.
Yeah. I think there's not much mystique behind the two of us.
You know, it's part of our charm, baby.
And we could try to not be like that, but then we wouldn't be being ourselves.
Exactly. Well, what a storybook. Thank you, Jenna. Sounds like a children. The end. All right, let's talk about Travis Kelce now.
Tell us.
Turns out he's not hanging up his Kansas City jersey after all. After a difficult season, everybody knows last year, a lot of fans thought that Travis might be retiring, right, and hanging it up. He just announced, he's like, I'm returning for my 14th season.
Wow.
He wanted maybe one more, Some people say he wanted one more chance to go out on top.
Yes.
You know, and it leads to the question, how do you know when it's time to leave something? The larger question.
I think
take it off of Travis.
It's a hard thing to do, you know, because it's like, how do you know when it's time to leave? I feel like it's best, just based on personal experience, to leave while the party's still going on.
You want to leave on top.
You want to leave on top.
Do you leave parties when they're still going?
No. I'm terrible at leaving things, but I do. I'm really terrible. Like I'm staying for 5 minutes. Yeah. And then I'm.
You're still there. That's when the fun happens.
I like people, so it's like hard to just get in and out.
Right. But a career or a profession, or like I think about, like, how many times did Jordan retire?
Oh, I don't know. How many times did he retire?
I don't know. I feel like sometimes when you're an athlete, maybe there's this, you've been playing it for so long that you don't.
Well, what happens is work and relationships become part of our identity. Yeah. And when something's so much part of your identity, to leave it feels unnatural.
He's not ready. So we'll see. We wish him the best.
His announcement is actually getting upstaged by none other than his own mother, Donna, and the internet. Here is this story, which is wild.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, we didn't know about it, though. Okay, but here it is. Donna went viral over the weekend because TMZ reported that she is remodeling her 2-bedroom Florida home by adding 9 new windows and 6 new doors. Quite specific.
Well, I was like, why do we care about that?
I don't know.
But social media agrees, like, come on, guys, whoever broke this, like, leave her alone.
Like, is this a real story? There seems to be a lot going on in the news, but 6 new doors is not one of the
come on. So people now having a ball with it, which I like. The internet is undefeated with that kind of stuff, right? So Karina posted, quote, does anyone have an update on Donna Kelce's house situation? I've been worried about her doors and windows all weekend. We can't just move on from this.
Jason Kelce, her own son, poked fun at the news, writing, breaking, sources confirm Donna Kelce's eldest son watched 2 hours of Bluey yesterday.
And get this one, even the Empire State Building, their account chimed in, congrats to Donna Kelce on remodeling her modest Florida home. I mean, seriously. You acted with Donna. There's your connection.
Donna was, there we are. Donna's very lovely and friendly, and I'm happy for her that she is finally getting the doors and the windows she deserves.
I think they must be staking out her place because they want to see Taylor. They're just trying to find something.
I don't know.
And because there's no news there, they're like, oh, she's getting new windows. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Thanks for.
Look who's here.
Oh my gosh, we've got a great show for you today. One of the NFL's biggest stars, Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts is here.
Yes, but first we are catching up with shrinking star Michael Urie. Right after this.
Cutie.
I love the bow. We first got to know Michael Urie 20 years ago. I loved it so much as Vanessa Williams' snarky assistant on the TV series Ugly Betty. Well, now he's in another hit show starring alongside Harrison Ford and Jason Segel in Shrinking.
Yeah, this season, Michael's character adopts a baby and he's afraid to tell his father, so he goes to his therapist and his best friend for help. Take a look.
This will go quicker if you just tell me what you want me to say. Okay.
Hello. Brian. It's really hard. Makes sense that you waited. I'm surprised more people don't wait to tell their parents about their babies. Maybe you and I could work together to make it more of a cultural norm. Also, by the way, my wife died.
Love it.
Really?
No, I'm calling your dad.
Wait, what?
Oh,
So good.
Michael, we're so happy
Hi.
you were here.
you. Thanks
This
so much.
show has everybody loves it. Like I don't know one person that isn't into it.
That's so nice.
You got nominated for an Emmy.
Yes.
And it's like our favorite meme of all time. You got nominated for Shrinking, but when Jeff Hiller won, there was this image. Jeff wins.
Jeff
There is this
wins.
image of the four of you,
The gay-
Bowen, Cole,
All the gays freak out.
all three of you just absolutely delighted.
It was so nice. It was we were really genuinely happy. It was kind of like we all won
Yeah.
when Jeff won because we've all known Jeff for a long time. I've worked with Jeff a few times and he's the greatest, and that show Somebody Somewhere was so beautiful.
Yes.
And his work was so good. So it was wild. I'd never been in that situation where like the
Cameras are on you. I always wonder about that. You don't feel it, right? Or do you know?
No, you know exactly.
You
There's
know-
a giant camera.
Oh, they're right there? I thought it would be like a lens where they're far
No,
away. They're
no.
right in your
They're
face.
ready.
No, and it's like, it's two guys like stringing along the cords and the giant thing, and
I did not know that.
And they're right there, and you're like, oh, it's right there. There it is. It's kind of like, and then the
Yeah.
red light comes on.
And
you're
you
like,
know you're on.
Guess I'm on TV now.
But that did not seem staged.
At all.
It seems like
No.
all of y'all
Genuine.
were absolutely delighted
No,
by
we
it.
were so because that's the thing. We've all watched award
Yeah.
shows for so long. We've all seen that, that look on people's face when
Yeah.
they lose.
I love that. We're
You
the
didn't
best.
have it.
Okay, so we also saw this, you driving this a cart, like a golf cart. I think you were maybe with Harrison Ford.
Yes, we were doing this fun.
Look at that. I mean, he's like an American legend. Did you have to like drive carefully or anything like that?
Listen, that man has survived a plane crash. So no, I didn't have to drive. And also, nothing. He's been in spaceship crashes. He's been. In
I'm
plane
like, wait,
crashes.
is that IRL?
He really crashed a plane.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant like in a roll.
No. No, it
Wait,
really
I can't
happened.
remember
I
that.
don't, yeah, what?
He crashed his. This was big news. He crashed. I'm not breaking news here.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't remember.
No, I'm sure it's true.
Yeah, I
We
thought
just
you
have
meant
capacity for.
like his roles, like he was in this and
yeah.
he did
that.
it. Like you
Yeah,
also
it was
said,
a
he
lot.
crashed
He
a
literally
rocket.
crashed a plane.
You said a
IRL.
rocket.
Well, that's not in real life.
Yeah, okay.
In fake life, he crashed
Crashed a rocket.
spaceships and motorcycles
Yes.
and cars. I mean, we've seen him crash everything, but in real life, he really crashed.
Got in
a
an
plane.
airplane crash.
I hope
Oh
it's
my
okay. I'm
gosh.
talking about this. It was in the news.
No, we believe you.
He crashed a plane on a golf course.
So then ride away in your golf cart.
Yes.
So ironically, I drove him around in a golf cart and did not crash. But I wasn't worried because he has his own golf cart on set that's dedicated to him that no one else is allowed to use.
It's like Air Force One. type
Yes,
vibes.
exactly.
Golf course one.
And I've ridden with him, and it's souped up or something. It goes faster than any golf cart I've ever seen.
Wait, that's
and
kind
he'll
of
pop
amazing.
curbs on
Wow.
on the lot.
He's an action hero.
He's an action. So getting to drive him was kind of a relief. It's a little scary.
This season is so much fun for
thanks.
your character. You're a dad.
Yes.
What is that like with all these babes
Oh,
everywhere?
it's so fun
Oh, look at
working with
this.
babies. They say you're not supposed to work with children or animals, but I think babies are different because they're just babies. They're just these like squishy little things, and they look.
Were
at
you a little nervous at first?
Yes, very nervous.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't have children. I mean, I have nieces and nephews, and I've held lots of babies, but
Yeah.
you never know. But the good news is when they cry, they just bring in a new baby. They take the baby
Wait,
away.
that is hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm learning so many things from
When
you.
you're an uncle and the baby cries, you just give it back to the parent.
parents.
But when you're an actor and the baby cries, they bring you a new
I
baby.
love that. It's like
baby.
8 babies. They're like,
New
bring in baby
baby.
number 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't have you leave without. First of all, I can't believe it's been 20 years since Ugly Betty premiered.
How is that possible?
I don't
20
know.
years.
I don't know. There was some kind of weird time. That's a recent photo. That's us. I just saw Vanessa at 54 Below in her show.
You guys
And I
both
just saw
look-
her in the West End in
Oh,
The
yeah.
Devil Wears
Yeah,
Prada.
was it great?
Yes. She's amazing.
I can't wait. You say you owe a lot of your career to her.
Yes, totally. Everything.
Because you were just supposed to be in the pilot, is that true?
Yeah, I was just supposed to be in the pilot of Ugly Betty, but she loved me and she included me in bits and asked me my opinion. And
So good. You know what it was for me? Ugly Betty was like my happy place. It was vibrant. You
Yeah.
were fun. It jumped off screen. It was just good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
And the good people were got the good people were good and the bad people were bad.
Yeah.
The bad people got their comeuppance every episode.
I love
Yes,
that.
exactly.
So is this true? Before you got that job, you tested medical marijuana. Is that true?
My parents are watching this. Yes, it's true.
It's a job?
Back in the day, there used to be in the Village Voice, there used to be these
Village
ads
Voice.
that said, "Get high, make money." And I answered one.
And it's not quite as glamorous as it sounds, right?
No, because you're like in a hospital, and like literally in a hospital room.
And we're just watching and we're like, do you feel anything?
This is so embarrassing. And it's a double-blind test.
So sometimes there was nothing.
Sometimes it's nothing.
Placebo.
And you're just
Did you
like-
ever have a placebo
Yes,
effect
I
where you're
just-
like, woo, and they're like, we didn't give you drugs?
That's so funny. Well, because it was double blind, the person administering it didn't know.
No.
Oh.
So I would literally go to the hospital, I would smoke a joint, and I can't believe I'm talking.
But it's medical. It's medicinal. So
It was
Yeah.
medicinal.
It's not legal. You're
It-
okay.
it's
At least in
it's
this state.
medicinal.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, this was a long time ago. But I would smoke it, and then she would watch me. She'd be like, "Let's see how high he gets," because she didn't know, because
Yeah.
it was double blind.
Yes.
And sometimes I'd be like, "Woo!" And other times I'd be like, "I don't feel anything." And then I had to do these weird tests on a computer, like, like remember this number or match these shapes. Like
Oh my
really.
gosh.
First of all, this would be a hilarious show. Like,
Yeah.
It would be a funny episode of a
Yes.
show.
Yes.
Michael, write this. I know you have a lot lot on your plate, but
They should
come
do
on.
this like Hot Wings, that show Hot
Yes,
Wings. You're like,
yes. Let's see how much you can handle.
Exactly. Coming to
This is a 10.
YouTube. Oh my gosh.
Well, thank
you're
you,
such a
Michael.
delight.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Yeah.
Shrinking, which everybody knows,
Everybody
is
knows.
streaming now on Apple TV.
All the best.
So much.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, one of the NFL's greatest quarterbacks, Philadelphia Eagles superstar Jalen Hurts. Right after
He's
this.
also Texan. All right, y'all, we all know how much Sheinelle loves her Philly sports teams, and today we have an absolute legend in the house.
Yes, we do. Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. He has a new children's book, and we'll chat all about it in just a moment. But first, take a look at his story.
Jalen Hurts has become one of the NFL's biggest superstars, making 3 consecutive Pro Bowls and leading the Philadelphia Eagles to the 2025 championship, where he was named MVP.
Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
But off the field, Jalen shines just as bright, making news for employing an all-female management team. He recently married college sweetheart Bree. The two are always stepping out in style. Jalen's also founder of the Jalen Hurts Foundation, which strengthens communities with positive role models and encourages youth to pursue their passions. And speaking of passion, Jalen's a popular muse on TikTok, amassing fans of all ages.
I meet Jalen Hurts.
Why?
But I love him.
You love him? Jalen's latest project is a children's book called Better Than a Touchdown. The book celebrates the power of community, perseverance, and how a few encouraging words can change everything. And today, Jalen's touching down right here in Studio 1A.
Hey, that was good. Look at me clapping for myself. Yay! Hi.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Jalen, how are you? This book is beautiful, and it
Thank
came
you.
out of actually a childhood memory that you had. Is that right?
Yes. Just reflecting on my journey, how I got to where I am. You go through the book, Mr. Muhammad, Mr. Barry, and Mrs. Lee. All the great characters represent something and someone, and I wouldn't be where I am without them. I wouldn't be where I am without the elders and the people in my life that have influenced me.
Yeah.
And so it's so important to just listen and pay attention and take those nuggets as you go and chase your dreams. You can go far.
You've done a lot of great things, but I feel like, I've never done a children's book, but when you open a book like this, you see this cute little character on the front. What did it feel like to see what you had kind of come to life here?
It was amazing. It was a lot of time and hard work put into it. And honestly, throughout the process, like it was before I began the process maybe 2.5 years ago.
Really?
And we won a championship, and big dreams coming to reality. And being being an author of a book is amazing for me.
I love it. I love that. We talked about this in the piece, but you have an all-female management team. That's pretty cool. How did that come about?
It was something that was very natural for me. When I came into the league, obviously led by my agent, Nicole Lynn. And when we met, I just felt like she was ready. I felt like she had the wisdom, she had the understanding, she had the drive, and I knew, kind of like myself on my journey, she'd been doubted. She'd been, dismissed, and I want to show her that I believed in her. One, I did believe in her. I think her work speaks for itself, her reputation and her presence speaks for itself, and kind of led everything from there.
She's amazing.
So when we put this team together, it wasn't, I want to create a all-women's team. It was,
who's the best
can
do the job?
I'm trying to find the best, and I think they're the right fit for me. So it's been great.
So I know you're not a social media person, but as I alluded to in the spot, y'all break social media every other day. Like, first of all, people love your wife. They love you guys.
I love it too.
Yeah.
That's good.
And all of these memes, even this one, I couldn't lose my card, so I had to show that because everybody is like, do you see these things? Do you know they're out there? They have R&B slow jams to your picture smiling. I mean, all the things. Like, do you?
Yeah, it's, I guess it comes with the territory, maybe for some. But I just really enjoy the journey of everything. That's a part of it. It's kind of been like that for me. But I enjoy everything that comes with just having a platform, being able to serve others and being an example.
We can't not ask you about Travis Kelce. We just talked about the fact that he's not retiring. Yeah. You played him.
Yeah. He's a great player.
What do you think about the fact that he's going to stick around?
He's a great player, and he has a love for the game. It's like anything you're passionate about. I'm all for him living out his dream, and look, when his time is up, he'll let it be known. But he still has that fire in his heart to go out there and compete. They got a great team. They've done great things over the years, so I got a lot of respect for them and their organization.
I love it. You two have something in common. You have your Texas roots.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Texas.
Let's go, Texas. Let's go. I
love it.
But I know the Texas roots, but the Philly roots may be stronger.
Roots. Well, we're rooted in all types of ways here, so I think that's cool.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on this book. It's beautiful. We want you to sign it for our kids.
I did.
Awesome. I will,
great.
Definitely.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, check out Better Than a Touchdown. You can get it at your indie bookstore or head today.com/books.
All right, up next, the 4 biggest fashion trends of spring and how to wear them. That's right after this.
Thank you, Jalen. You guys, we have some great news. There's only 10 more days until spring, which means it's time to refresh your wardrobe.
Oh, yeah. We are going to show you how to rock some of the biggest trends of the season with the help of Any Given Sunday creator, Annie Papula, who has, by the way, more than 1 million followers on TikTok and Instagram. Hi, Annie.
Hello.
How are you?
We're so ready. Do you live here, too, in the Northeast?
Yes, in New York, and I've been loving the weather.
Right? We're so ready for spring. It's kind of a fun time to press reset. So let's talk about some trends. The first one you say is to elevate a basic outfit with a scarf.
Ooh. Yeah, so I think scarves are a classic spring accessory. You might tie them around your shoulder, you might wrap them around your hair, even tie them to a purse, but try tying it around your waist. I think this scarf is a perfect way to add a little bit of asymmetry. It makes the outfit a little bit more visually interesting. The scarf itself is from H&M, and she's wearing it over a top and pants from The Gap. But you can wear this with a maxi skirt, a maxi dress. But I also want to take a moment to talk about the purse.
I mean, the purse is talking to us right now.
Chic. Yeah, fringe is also really popular this season. And if you don't want to go full fringe jacket or fringe boots, add a little bit of fringe with your purse. That's a really cool way to do it.
Are those easy to find? I want that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cute.
She's like, that's mine, Sheinelle.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was great. All right, next we have Jamie wearing the balloon hem. Oh, you're wearing that too.
Yes, I'm a huge fan.
We know Jamie because we love Jamie's daughter.
We love her daughter.
Yes, we do. She's Alex. She works here with us. But tell us about this look.
Yeah, Jamie looks amazing. We're seeing a lot of balloon hem, balloon pants, and I think this is a really fun way to elevate an outfit. We're seeing a transition from, tighter styles, the skinny jeans, and now we get to wear something more comfortable. So Jamie has on these pants that are from Anthropologie. And I would say as a styling tip, it can be really fun to, if you're a little scared to try something like this, pair it with a tighter top.
I was going to ask you about that. How do you rock this?
Yeah, pair it with a tighter tighter top. I can also stand and
Show
show
us
you a little
yours.
bit of what I have on as well, the balloon.
You know what's interesting about the
pants.
balloon pant is they sort of look like a long skirt.
Yeah.
So they're kind of flattering on everybody, it feels like.
Yeah, very, very comfortable.
that
So
both.
I think these are a great way to have fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jamie.
You look adorable, Jamie, and I love those mesh shoes. Okay, tell us about the drop waist dress. This is mocha. What a beautiful color.
This color looks stunning on her. So I think, you know, instead of seeing the waistline higher at the top with like an empire waist, we're seeing a lot more of the drop waist. And I like it because it has the impact of elongating your torso if you want to look a little tall. Mocha has a great height, so she looks beautiful in this dress and in this green.
Yeah, is it good on all figures?
It is.
Yeah,
I
love it.
Great on all figures, and we're seeing it popular on bridal dresses and casual dresses or dressed up dresses as well. So you can't go wrong.
We say yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Mocha, you got to
Thank
keep
you.
that dress.
She's like, yes, please. All right, finally we have Delina. She is wearing icy blue, the hot color this spring.
Look at this.
Oh, that's pretty.
I'm obsessed with this.
Yeah, and I would say even people are really, really looking forward to this color because on TikTok there has been a 90% increase in searches for the hashtag ice blue. So people are into this. It's a beautiful color. I think this look specifically.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
And so many spring events that you could wear this to. She's wearing a top and skirt from Nordstrom, shoes from Steve Madden, which tie in perfectly with the cardigan that's also Steve Madden.
I really love that skirt where it's like, you know, there's some sheer,
Like
at, the
sheer
bottom.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
I thought, did you have something like that the other day?
I don't know,
Maybe.
but it's really pretty.
Cute. Can we take a look at all of our models?
Yes.
These are, you know what I like about these? These are all doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the price is right for most of them.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You guys look great.
Thank you.
All right, up next, it's a meeting of the minds when Jenna and I play Get a Clue. That's right after this.
Those
you guys
are
look great.
so cute. I love that blue. Pretty, right? All right, it is time to see how well Sheinelle and I know each other in a game we like to call
Get a Clue. Okay, our producer, Sean, is here to host.
Okay, the aim is to work together to get each other to guess the secret words. I will show one of you at a time one of the words in my hand.
Okay.
Give up to 3 one-word clues.
Okay.
Is there any sort of theme?
No theme, just whatever
Okay.
comes up. And if you two together can get 5 words,
Okay.
when that happens,
No
you guys
pressure.
will win when it happens.
We're
Okay.
going to. Okay, lock in, lock
Sheinelle,
in.
this is your first time playing, so I will
First
give
time
you
ever.
the first word.
You know, I have my readers. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Beautiful gown. Oh, I can't
One
say
word.
that. Shoot. Gold.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Yes.
The beautiful gown did help.
Sorry.
But no.
Sorry, I'm learning.
Zoe.
Kravitz. Harry Styles.
Let's go! We happen to just be talking about
This
it.
is great. Oh my gosh. Okay. Dillard's.
Bra.
Yes. Maybe we can do a clean
we know that we think it's the... Jalen.
Football. Hurts. Eagles. Quarterback.
Wait, no, slow. Keep doing. Can we give you another word?
Yeah, go ahead.
Home.
Kansas City. Travis Kelce.
You have to put them together.
Okay, one more.
Jalen.
One more.
Home.
You got it.
Hold on. Wait, what's the point? What am I saying now?
Just the one word. So
They
gotta
all go together, right?
gotta give
so I
another-
said.
Oh, Texas.
No,
Wait,
for
wait.
you. Hold on.
Give
hold on.
one more clue.
Hold on, I have to explain the game to her.
Okay.
We said Jalen and home.
Oh, I'm still
Okay.
learning.
It's all right. it's all right.
Philadelphia.
Oh, that would have been the next one.
I know. See, they were all working up to one answer for you.
All right, you guys are crushing it, so we just have one little hiccup. Next word.
Oh, they didn't
gosh.
time us out?
This is hilarious. Quarterback.
Jalen Hurts?
Yes.
I was like, wow, this is all over the place.
All right, if you get this,
This
we
is
have
so
5,
fun.
but we
Okay.
can also just keep going.
Okay, this is good. This is good.
Where does this come from? Jelly.
Roll.
Spoon. Jelly
Dessert.
spoon. Jelly spoon.
Okay, one more clue.
Hold on.
Sandwich.
Put it all
Jelly
together.
spoon.
Jelly spoon
Jelly.
sandwich.
Sandwich. Sandwich.
Snack.
Okay.
Peanut butter.
It's okay.
Oh, like peanut butter jelly.
Yes.
Oh, because Hoda eats it on a spoon.
Yes.
Oh my God, we have like all these things.
I
But
know.
you're still
Okay.
connecting in a way. Okay.
Okay, we got
Another
this.
one. Yeah,
Okay.
here we go.
Dessert.
Ice cream.
Dunkin'.
Donuts.
Yes, there we go. That's 5.
We did it.
have a winner.
Not bad. Not bad. We're getting it. That's a fun game.
It
So you've
wasn't
won the
totally fair
coveted-
because Sheinelle didn't know all
the games.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
But they
we
got a cool
won.
trophy.
That was fun.
Thank
Do
you
you
so
guys at home get to see what we're talking about?
Yeah. They
Oh,
did
that's
the whole
good.
thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like this game.
Coming up next, you guys, author Amy Jo Burns on the
You too.
inspiration behind her latest novel. It's called Wait for Me. Right after this.
Go help my
We
side.
won.
Now to this month's Read with Jenna book club pick. It's called Wait for Me by Amy Jo Burns.
Yeah, I love this book. It's a story about music, love, and the broken paths that lead us home. And we're going to chat with Amy Jo in just a moment. But first, let's take a peek inside the pages. In 1973, folk singer Elle Harlow gives the performance of her life at the Grand Ole Opry, filling the room with power and heartbreak. Then, to the dismay of everyone around her, she vanishes. Almost 2 decades later, 18-year-old Mara John Shaw is spending her summer in the woods of Pennsylvania, pumping gas and writing songs, waiting for her life to begin, when a meteor strikes and a piece of Elle's past emerges. Wait for Me explores the bond between 2 women brought together by music and a rugged determination to live. This book is such a beauty. You would love it. I read that the inspiration came to you from one of your mentors. Is that right?
Yes. Her name was Louise DeSalvo, and hands down the best woman I ever met. She was, that's her. So that's her with my daughter. Each time I had a baby, which was twice, Louise came to visit me at my house, and she would say, go take a bath, let me hold your baby. So she was the person who helped me write my first book, but really, what I loved so much about her was that she helped me find that truest version of myself. She had so much faith in me, unwavering, and it made me believe in myself. And after she died in 2018, it impressed on my heart so much that I wanted to pass that on to people. Like, how could I help people feel the way I felt when I was with her? You know, it was just so incredible, and not everybody gets that chance to have somebody like that in their lives. And so I thought the best way I could do it would be to create this character, Elle Harlow, and that's where the book started.
What a beautiful backstory.
I know.
And to find the truest version of yourself, for somebody to help you do that, what a gift. So now I've read that the book features song lyrics throughout.
Yes.
And is it true that those came to you even before the story itself? Or-
Yes.
Really?
So it was right after Louise had passed, and I had just taken out my notebook, and I was writing, and it just came in like images, phrases, things were rhyming, and I thought, my brain's broken, that's it. You know, I had a good run, this is it. But then I had so much of it. I had like 2 notebooks worth of stuff. And I realized I'd created 2 songwriters who were looking at the world and looking about their life's experiences through music. And then once I figured that out, the rest of the story kind of just fell into place.
It's kind of an emotional mystery, which is always my favorite type of book. And also the setting is so important. It takes place between Nashville and Appalachia. What about those places did you want to incorporate?
You know, Northern Appalachia is always going to be home to me. And I think what I love about spaces like that is that people might pass through and think there's nothing going on there. There's so much life there. There's so much love. There's so much art, so much music. And I love giving a voice to that. I love helping other people who may never go through Western Pennsylvania or Tennessee, just have a piece of it because it's so special.
Yeah.
And I've read it's also a love story to the women of country music.
Oh, yes.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yes. You know, something I learned when researching country music was how much these women go to bat for each other. People like Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton, Patsy Cline, Linda Ronstadt, they were friends. And instead of competing with each other, they made each other better. And that spoke to me so much, especially since I was writing this book for Louise. Like, these women stepped into this industry dominated by men and
still now I think the percentage of women played on country radio is
I didn't realize
low.
Carson said that the other day.
Yes. And that Loretta Lynn, I got to interview her a lot and I loved her so much, and I know she's kind of also part of the inspiration for Elle.
Absolutely. So I love the way Loretta will deliver these killer lines in her music, but they're done with such heart, and she's so playful, and she had a lot of difficult things happen in her life, but she wrote through it, the ups and downs, and she always told the truth. And I find that so inspiring, not only as a writer, but just as a woman and as a human.
Yes, totally.
Do you ever envision anybody singing your songs when you close your eyes?
Yes, I thought about Loretta Lynn like that.
Really?
That was my dream because she's got this raspy voice and it's just, you recognize it anywhere you hear it. And that's kind of what I wanted for Elle. I wanted it to be this unmistakable, anywhere you hear it kind of haunts you forever. So.
Well, this book haunts me in a beautiful way, a friendly ghost haunting. What do you hope readers take away from Wait For Me?
I hope readers realize that you don't have to be perfect to just shine your light so bright. And sometimes it's those things about yourself that you've always hated or always struggled with that can be such a blessing to somebody else.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful book. It's a beautiful book, and I hope y'all will read it with us so you can check out, thank you, Amy Jo. Amy Jo's book, Wait For Me. You can buy it at your local indie bookstore, go to your library. You can get it at today.com/readwithjenna.
I love that. All right, we'll be right back.
I loved it. Good job, Amy. Tomorrow, y'all, we have a performance by the powerhouse gospel singer who's become a social media sensation at just 13 years old, Makai McCain.
See you Wednesday, everybody.
Bye. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.